Good evening, everybody. It's Joel. Haven't made a video in a while because I had an operation on my knee, and it's been really uncomfortable, to say the least. Basically, I just wasn't able to sit down or concentrate on making a video, but hopefully I'll be back to doing more of them. I'm still documenting my loose collection, and today I think I found a really cool jammer's case with Matchbox, and the one side is my Pontiac collection and the other side is some other GM, Buick, Cadillac. I'm going to go over the Pontiac first. Most of these are the GTOs. Some of these were premium models. This one right here, this was, like a regular release, so it was not a premium model. Let's see if it's got... I can't remember the year. I think it says 70 Pontiac GTO. Alright, so these are all the same body style. They're just different tampos. Okay, so like similar yellows, but different tampos. This one's the Pontiac GTO Judge. This one's just a GTO, but it's got Judge stripes. It's kind of neat. As a matter of fact, even looking at these two right here, there's a difference in the grills. Okay. These seats are, never mind about the seats, but this here, the grill's painted black, the headlights are painted, back is painted, and rear rider. These are sort of like rear rider tires, and this was a premium model, one of their premium models, but it's, looks like there's a slight change in the casting, because the grill looks bigger. Looks like a bigger opening, and the headlights look bigger even though they're painted. Anyway, it's those two, and then I have this one, which is a wheel variation. Okay. There's another premium one, Flames. These two, I believe, are the same. So, somewhere along the line, I bought two by, all right. Those two are the same. One of them was the, when it came with this little treasure. I think one of them came with one of those treasures chest on them. And these are also Judges, okay? This is the Judge on the wing. Oh, and I just noticed with these first two yellow ones, with the wheel variations, okay, they're not the variation. This is the variation, the wheel variation, because they're both Judges, and they say the Judge, and just one's a premium. Okay. Another Judge, another premium wheel riders, Goodyear. I like these wheels. Another premium. I think it says 455 on the license plate. And this other one, nothing on the license plate. This green one's a Judge. It says GTO on the license plate. And again, these are all 1970 GTOs. Alright. So, a couple Coca-Cola cars, premium models. Again, these are still 70s. I think this one says Coke 70. Coca-Cola in the wing. And this has what looks like a soccer ball on the roof. Okay. And someone playing soccer on the side of the car. I guess the wording says play refreshed. Okay. Anyway, that's those two. Another Real Rider car. Or a car with real treads. I'm pretty sure these are real. Okay. Aside from the other ones, I think because this is just kind of plain and neat, I kind of like this with the color. I think this was a Super Fast. They did a re-release of a Super Fast. I think, I'm not quite sure. I can't remember off the top of my head. Okay. These two aren't quite the same because the Judge on the fender is a different color and the stripes are a different color. Okay, obviously the wheels are different. And this one says the Judge on the rear spoiler. This one doesn't have anything. Nothing on the license plate. But it's kind of cool that this one in my right has got painted headlights. That's kind of neat. That's really cool. Silver Judge. Premium. Painted all the way around. Headlights, taillights. There's a white Judge. Premium. So green or almost a lime green premium. And I believe that does say Judge. Nothing on the license plate there. This one's just a GTO. I can't remember where I got this. The stance on this one is kind of weird because you can see too much space between the top of the wheel and the fender. You can kind of see the inside. And there's no suspension on this, so it's not, and the wheel's stuck. Okay. This wheel is messed up. And it's never been run or anything, so I don't know what the problem is. The wheel's messed up. But even on this side, it's even worse. It's more pronounced. So it must be some type of factory error problem. Okay, I think this one was a super fast re-release. Judge. This is Ram Air. Painted headlights. Painted taillights. No license plate, but this was the super fast re-release. Here's a black Judge, regular issue. Another GTO, not a Judge. This one used to be my display case, so and I've had this one a while. Okay, maybe, I don't know when it came out. The copyright date's 1995. It's made in China. I don't know who owned the company in 1995. It wasn't Mattel, or else it would be Mattel on the base. Okay. That's it for the GTOs. Now I got some Firebirds, just a few. These are when Mattel owned the company, and these are copyrighted 2010, so they probably came out in 2011. And, geez, 1971, maybe, Firebird. Formula. Okay. But nothing painted up front. I like the wheels on this. Here's another Formula Firebird. Again, same wheels, different color base. And I believe this is the most recent. Yeah, this is the most recent Formula Firebird. Okay, and it does say Firebird right there. Okay, of course it says Formula above the door sash. Yeah, Pontiac Firebird Formula. But I don't know what year this is. I think this is a 70 or 71. Okay, that's it for the Pontiac Firebird collection. I think that was it. Maybe I got a couple more. Let's see what I got here. Maybe a couple more. All right. This is in the wrong spot. This is a Camaro. It has to go to my Chevy collection, so I'm going to set that aside. Put that in the wrong spot. One more Firebird Formula. Okay. Some more light over here. And the bird on top. So here's some cool stuff. These are Cadillacs. Okay. Here's a Cadillac Alante. If you ever seen one of these, the bodies were actually made in Italy and shipped over to General Motors, and they put in Cadillac drivetrain, engine, transmission, all that stuff. I don't know how many years they made these for, but I believe they were all convertibles. It's kind of interesting car. But that's a Cadillac Alante. Okay. I don't know what year. I think the late 80s, early 90s. Okay, so I don't know what year this is. Another Cadillac. CTS. Cadillac CTS Coupe. I think this is a nice car. Painted headlights and taillights, kind of plain with that blue color. I really like that. I think that's sharp. Okay. I don't think the lighting's coming up all that good, but I think that's a sharp color. This is kind of neat because this is not a premium one, but it has the Real Rider type tires on it. And this is a Cadillac Sedan DeVille, and it's copyrighted 1969. So I don't know, maybe this casting's been around since 69, 70. Okay. But what's unique is this, I got this in a grab and go, one of those boxes, and with just a picture of the car on it, and it has Real Riders. Okay. I kind of thought that was interesting, and it didn't have plastic wheels. And it was just like a regular, in the grab and go. Okay. Black roof and blue. These you're not finding a lot is the Cadillacs, ambulances, and hearses. Well, people don't have their hearses because I think they said it's morbid. This is the most recent one, the yellow one, because it's also the lightest because they took a lot of metal out of here, to save on cost. So they give you a sunroof. This one's got a metal base, the one on my left hand, the orange one, and the white one's got a plastic base, but got a license plate. It's a 1963 Cadillac ambulance. Okay. So I think they're nice. And here's the one that people think are morbid because it's a hearse. God forbid a child should play with a hearse. Okay. Pearly Gates Mortuary, I think that says. And that's a metal base, and this is a 1963 Cadillac hearse. So this is a premium model. Okay. Cadillac CTS Wagon. Okay. And this is copyrighted 2010. Okay. And no tampo on the side, so they got front and rear tampo, which is kind of good. I mean, it's the way the car should look. This is fairly recent, like in the last couple years. This came, I think, in a 5-pack. Cadillac 1, which is a limo. I can't read the license plate, but maybe when I reveal it, be able to see it here. Okay. Again, just front and rear tampo, nothing on side, and it's a limo, so kind of neat. Here is another ambulance. Okay, yellow windows, and this is probably the most recent one. I thought the yellow one was, but this is the most recent one because they made it a little bit more cheap with the body color. Instead of chrome for the front end, they use gray. So, but in any case, still kind of cool. Two variations of the Buick police car. Okay, and this is a 1956 Buick Century Police, and the copyright is 2012 Mattel. Okay, so got a black and white, and got a blue one. Okay, Both made in Thailand. Blue one says Matchbox County Police, and the white one says MBX County. Anyway, still kind of nice, really nice. I think I like the black and white one better, but it's nice to have both variations. Okay, the remaining here, this is really when I started to start collecting more Matchbox. Because I like the Oldsmobile Vista Cruiser wagon. Okay, I kept seeing them on the shelf years ago, and didn't pick it up, and I kicked myself for not doing it. So I started to collect them. Now I'm not quite sure if I have all the variations. Okay. But in any case, I think I have most. All right. I can tell you this red one right here, red one, this came in a 5-pack. Okay, and I spent some money for the 5-pack, you know, more than really what it was worth just to get this one car. I don't remember what else was in the 5-pack. Okay. But again, the old Vista Cruiser wagon, and if you ever seen one, a real one, they're really, really, really a nice car. They actually kind of do have like a little sunroof up here. I think this one's a little bit exaggerated, but they do kind of have like a bulge and kind of like a cross sunroof. So they are really nice cars, in my opinion. This has a metal base, so this was some type of premium one. Okay. And it will have a couple dogs sticking out the back. And simulated wood grain trim. It's the way station wagons came back in the day. This one came in a 9-pack. This was the exclusive to the 9-pack. And again, I bought it for the I found this at Walmart, so I bought it Walmart or Target. So I bought it just for this car. And there's probably a couple other cars I kept out of that 9-pack, but I don't know what they were. Pretty much the rest of them I got from eBay. Okay. This one is for sale, sign on it. I can't tell if that's a used car dealer or something else. Maybe when I review it, I'll be able to see it better. Okay. Like the wheels on these, I kind of like these 3 spokes that they use. They're kind of sporty. But in any case, it's a nice color. These two are the same color, same interior, kind of brown. I think the window tint is probably the same. It looks like a dark green tint or a light green tint, whatever you call it. The difference is the wheel size, and see, these wheels are still even wider on the right side. They're a little bit slightly wider. And the wheel variations, it's just a wheel variation on these. Okay. And I would take the left one with the wheel variation over the white one if it was offered to me. These remaining 3 are similar. Actually, these are 2 different colors, so just a black interior, simulated wood grain trim. I don't know what order these came out in, but I do believe that the yellow one that I showed you here, I believe this is the last one that actually came out like a year or so ago. Okay, these 2 are variations, and just like the 2 white ones I just showed, the variation is in the wheel and the tire. Okay. Window tint looks the same. Interior color looks the same. And that's the Oldsmobile Vista Cruiser. All right. Thanks for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed that. And that's it for this particular jammer. It's my Pontiac, Cadillac, Buick, and Oldsmobile case. Anyway, hopefully you'll subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and give me a thumbs down if you don't like it. And if you do that, please explain why you don't like it. Or if you have suggestions, please leave a comment below. All right, thank you very much. Have a good night.